Hello everybody, it's Rhonda. Welcome to my channel. I am here with a haul that I did this summer, and if you have followed me, you know I had a whole lot going on, and I guess I was doing retail therapy, but I went to a few thrift stores. I went to Goodwill. I went to a church yard sale also, which those things were on the inside. But I'm going to show you what I picked up, and then I am going to try and remember where the stuff came from. Um, the first thing I'm going to show you is this little gardening angel, and she was from a little antique shop, and I picked her up, and that may be it. So these are some little flashcards, and you know most of some of these things will be used for junk journals. um Picked up these cute little note cards. There's one of these little chipboard books. um I found a Paper Pippy book, and I don't know, this was a yard sale. I do remember that. Um, this came from that antique shop where I found the little angel. This book here was from Goodwill, and it's a Bible and journal idea book. And there is letter stickers. There is vellum sheets. So I have already used a few of these. I found another gooseberry book, and that was also Goodwill. This here was from I think the thrift store. Um, this little golden book here, I'm thinking thrift store. These little cards here where you can use in your journals. And I think there's going to be a glare. These little cards here were from Goodwill. And different little designs. And found a little scrapbook from Goodwill. This Maxine book, I'm not sure, probably thrifting, but I found that. And I also found a Richard Scary book while I was out. And it's like I need another book in my life. This is a Dr. Seuss, A Fly Went By. And it reminds me of that Little Boy Blue book. And then this one, When You Don't Know What to Pray. This book here. And this may be probably one of those from the library that you can pay $1 for. I found this Day by Day Kids Bible. I think this was Goodwill. Bible Breakfast. Oscar's Rotten Birthday. And some of these may be used for my blind date with a book. I found this book here. It was from Goodwill, and it is from 1960. I found a gardening book, and this one will probably be used for a blind date with a book. And then this one here is Seasons. And then these little cards here were from Goodwill, and they went to some kind of little game, electronic game, but the game part, the little electronic part, did not work, and I already threw it away. But Goodwill, these little and Getty cards are also from Goodwill, and it had this baby, this one, and that one. I found this junior cookbook, and I do have one of these, so I may get rid of this one. At the churchyard sale, I found a Sorry game. It's still in the packaging. I found Family Feud. It still hadn't been opened. I found this Bible journaling book, and this was from Goodwill, but it has like vellum sheets in it. There are stickers, bookmarks, letters, just black and white papers that you can color these. And then I found another Gooseberry Patch cookbook. Also, as far as more books, these were from the churchyard sale. These flat pencils. This was from that churchyard sale. The book Spare, it was from the churchyard sale. And then this Spiritual Cooking with Yali. I don't know, am I pronouncing her name right? But this cookbook here. These little mini thermometers. These were from Goodwill. Some little fax notes, and these are little chipboard pieces. I think you can use them for earrings. Goodwill. I don't know, did I show these? Because I just have this stuff stacked up around me. This little design here. This one. And this one. And I just want to get this stuff sorted and put away. From the churchyard sale, this little Halloween trim. There were 2 of these strawberry napkins in that church box. Little glasses accessory kit. These are frosting tips, but I got them for the packaging. And they had these little nail art things in there, but I used these to make dangles. So that was that. And then found another old cigar box. And this was probably thrift store. And another stack of books. Doc McStuffing. Scruffy. And this one is from last copyright 1955, and then before that was 46. So this one, I don't know, it's a barcode on it, but it's one of the little ones. The Night Before Christmas. The Ugly Duckling. And the last printing of this one was 1995. So this one is 30 years old. A Sesame Street. Eager Reader. 1974. Another little Sesame Street book. And the front is tore out of this one, but it still has pages. The Big Elephant. Time for Bed. Home for Bunny. And I have one of these. It's a newer book. Aladdin. 93. Another golden book. And I think, I don't know where these Goodwill, a little stack that they had. And then Chicken Little, 2005, last printing. The Haunted House, which I have one of these already. Sesame Street Storybook Alphabets. And this is from (1980) is the last printing. A Mary Englebright Nursery and Fairy Tale Collection. And I do have a Mary Englebright collection. So for the time being, it may go with that and it may not. Bunnies in My Head. And a lot of these books were purchased for, again, junk journals. So I don't know. And then Sesame Street Treasury, which I may have one of these already. But these were things that were picked up during my little summer retail therapy. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and I am hoping this is my last thrifting haul, because I do have something that I was going to be doing to really get rid of stuff, but I'll probably tell you about that later. But I want to thank everybody for watching. I know my viewers have went down a little bit, but I was trying to do gardening, and I think a whole lot of people were not looking at the gardening videos, but they will probably be up for a while. But what I'm planning on doing is trying to do like the gardening video on Monday, and maybe my journal on a Friday, and save Saturday for collabs if I have them. So that's it for now. But I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank everybody that's been sticking by me, and I really do appreciate it. So I hope everybody has a great rest of their day, and I will talk with you later.